Ponytails. Read by Scribbler. A Visit from the Dentist by Cut Glass. As the friends left the wood, there was an air of tension between them. It had been on Fluttershy's insistence that they rescued the dog. Not just any dog, though. This one was different. The great three-headed creature had been following them demurely ever since Fluttershy fixed him with that famous stare of hers. Now he trotted along like any other pet dog out for a walk. Fluttershy whistled and chatted about what a cute doggy he was.
Why so many ponies misunderstand you? I can't think.
Twilight, Applejack, Rarity, and even Pinkie walked a little distance behind, out of head's reach, so to speak. Rainbow Dash, famous for her zooming flights all over the place, hovered quietly above them.
Darling, are you sure you know what you're doing? He's the most dangerous three-headed animal in the land. In fact, he's the only one in the land.
At that moment, the most dangerous three-headed animal in the land turned over on his back for a tummy tickle. As Fluttershy scrubbed his belly with her forehooves, a look of sheer ecstasy settled on his face.
Don't be silly, Rarity. Look how well he responds to me.
Fluttershy went to pat one of the great canine's heads. At the noise, the rest of the party jumped back with horror. Fluttershy, however, carried on matter-of-factly.
Oh dear, I do believe there's something the matter with that mouth of yours, Cerberus.
Before any of her friends could stop her, Fluttershy had prized open the enormous mouth of the head she had patted. She practically had to climb inside to see what had caused the howl. Her whole head vanished behind rows of sharp teeth. Her friends were struck dumb at her actions.
Oh, you poor dear. No wonder you're always so grumpy. Just look at the state of your teeth. When did you last go to the dentist?
Applejack was the first to come to her senses.
Dentist? Fluttershy, that hairy beast would swallow a dentist for breakfast.
Cerberus turned to Fluttershy.
Well now, something must be done about this. You simply can't go on with a sore tooth. There's more than one sore tooth? That settles it! Every pony, listen to me right now!
When Fluttershy started giving orders, it was such an unusual event that her friends were somewhat dumbfounded, and, blearily, did exactly what she said without protest.
Rainbow Dash, you fly ahead into town and fetch Emily Trot. She's the best unicorn dentist I know. Don't tell her who she's treating it until she gets here. Twilight, we'll need one of your special teas ready for when she arrives.
Special teas?
You know, the ones that taste of a pony's favorite food and have a soothing ingredient in them. That will calm her down nicely. Twilight, I think we might also need some of your spell books with sedative potions for Cerberus.
Startled, Twilight teleported herself away to her castle to fetch the books, tea, and several bottles of ingredients. It wasn't until she was halfway through pouring tincture into a bottle that she paused.
Did I just take orders from Fluttershy?
Pinkie, go get some party jello. Get lots of it. Rarity, go with Applejack. Bring back some silky, comfy cushions and the best cider the Apple family can spare.
For the dog?
No, silly, as a reward for the dentist.
With the other ponies dispatched, Fluttershy turned back to Cerberus. He had a glum look on all three of his faces.
Don't worry, Cerby. You know the dentist will be far more scared of you than you are of her. Think of your reputation.
Fluttershy gently stroked his ears.
You're scared of it hurting? Well, stop right there. Twilight's potions never fail. You won't feel a thing. Twilight enchants them to taste just like the favorite food of whoever takes them. Yes, really. What's the matter now?
From the muffled sobs and few indistinct sounds, Fluttershy was able to gather that Cerberus, unlike any other dangerous three-headed dog, was, in fact,
A vegetarian? Well, yes, I can see how that wouldn't do your street cred any good. If ponies find out that the slathering, ferocious beast guarding the gates of Tartarus doesn't actually eat meat and would be ill if he devoured even a casual passerby. Even worse, if he knew you wouldn't savage him to death, T-Rex could try to escape.
Fluttershy's face scrunched up in alarm.
Oh, that would be awful. We need to tell Twilight. As a princess, she has to know things like that. I'm sure we can explain it to Twilight so she understands not to let the cat out of the bag to others. Let's hope she comes back first so we can catch her before every pony else arrives.
Fortunately, Twilight was indeed the first to return, teleporting back in a puff of magic.
Twilight, poor Serby has a bit of a personal problem he doesn't like to share.
Serby?
Twilight eyed the massive beast.
Uh-huh, but you can't tell a soul. You see, he tells me his favorite food is, well, soya and mushrooms. He hurt his tooth chewing raw carrots he dug up.
You mean
Comprehension flashed across Twilight's face.
the mighty Cerberus, guardian of the gate of Tartarus, is a vegetarian?
Exactly. We mustn't let anyone know, or what would happen to his reputation. But we thought you should know,
She gestured to Twilight's wings.
as a princess and all.
Of course, not to worry. I guess I'll be getting soya and mushroom flavored tea and painkillers then. It'll be quite easy as the flavors come through automatically. We just won't make a big thing of it.
That's great! You know, just between you and me, I was worried what I was going to feed him during his convalescence. I couldn't possibly have supplied any of my dear forest friends for his supper. But mushrooms are no problem, and I have plenty of soy in my refrigerator.
Wait, you're going to keep him afterwards? At your little cottage?
Just until he's recovered.
But what about the gates of Tartarus?
He says he got someone to cover for him. Apparently he was owed a favor from 500 years ago.
Twilight pulled a face.
So, who's guarding the gates now?
The Hydra from Froggy Bottom Bog.
What?
That's my patient?
At that moment, everyone else began to arrive. When Emily Trot saw her patient for the first time, however, quite naturally, she fainted.
Oh dear, I was afraid this might happen.
She was soon brought round by the scent of a flask of tea Twilight offered. It smelled and tasted exquisitely of strawberries, which was, apparently, Emily Trot's favourite food.
Strawberries. Wait, is that Cerberus?
Quick! Drink this!
Just as she was about to faint for the second time, a happy, contented smile drifted over her face, and she grabbed the cup, downing the rest of the flask.
She'll be fine now, won't you, Emily?
Twilight looked carefully at the little unicorn to make sure that the potion had worked completely.
Now, Serby, time for yours.
There was a faint growl from all three heads.
Okay, on second thought, perhaps you had better give it to him, Fluttershy. He probably thinks I'm trying to poison him after that, incident with the lion taming gear.
Fluttershy coaxed the first head to open its mouth, and soon it was drooping, followed by the second and third head. There was a gentle thud as Cerberus hit the soft silk pillows Rarity had arranged around him. The ponies all stood around nervously as they watched the steady breathing of the immobilized beast.
Better get started. It's quite a strong potion, but it'll only last about an hour.
Twilight smiled encouragingly at Emily Trot.
I've never worked on one of these before. I just might have to improvise.
The dentist opened her large bag of tools and instruments.
Twilight, can you teleport objects?
That depends. What do you need?
She started on the first head, wedging it open with a wagon jack. Normally, she used a metal gag on ponies to help them keep their mouths open. It meant she wouldn't have to worry about those enormous canines closing around her neck. She worked methodically, hammering, drilling, filling, and, on a few occasions, pulling teeth out.
And I thought they were big enough on the top side!
Exclaimed Rainbow Dash with round eyes as she examined one of the enormous molars that had landed in front of her. In the end, Cerberus had 23 fillings and 4 extractions. Emily Trot looked pleased with the results of her hoofy work.
He may be disoriented when he first wakes up. I should stand well back while he gets his bearings. Is there any more of that delicious tea?
She asked hopefully.
Oh, sorry, no. You drank it all while you were working. Thank you so much for your help. You can send the bill to the Royal Treasury.
Is it time for the Jell-O yet?
Asked Pinkie, jumping up and down excitedly.
I brought ice cream, but it might be a bit soft and melty by now.
We'll soon see.
Applejack took a step back as the animal gave a huge grunting snore, rolled over, and opened one eye.
Now take it steady, dear. Look, here's Pinkie with some ice cream and Jell-O.
All 3 heads looked up at once.
Apparently even 3-headed monster dogs like Jell-O and ice cream after a visit from the dentist.
That was A Visit from the Dentist. It was written by Cut Glass and read by Scribbler, with special guest voice actors Caitbug as Fluttershy, Emogak as Twilight and Rarity, Jennabun as Pinkie Pie, Cora's Own as Emily Trot, and Neighrator Pony, Quill N Lead, and Astro Brony as the 3 heads of Cerberus. Okay, thank you very much for listening. A little bit of a lead upload. We got a little bit distracted by that funny thing called sleep. Reva Brony says that I apparently have a switch in my head that means that because I miss so much sleep during the week due to work and various different stressful things, on a Friday there seems to be this switch that just suddenly goes off in my head that goes, "Nope, you sleep now!" And I get no say in the matter, which means I miss many, many Skype calls. And that happened, which is why this is a late upload. So this was actually a Patreon requested fic. It was commissioned by Team Idris, or Team Idris, and Cut Glass is his significant other. So, and it was a very late birthday present for her, so that was a rather sweet request. And I hope that it was up to snuff. I be struggling for significant things to say. I know it's been Turkey Day in the States. It was Black Friday every friggin' where. It confuses me how the UK has Black Friday when we don't have Thanksgiving. I mean, seriously, what? Auditions for Sunny Skies All Day Long continue on apace. There's about a week and a half left on those at the moment, so if you'd like to audition, go right ahead. And hopefully, with a little luck and the wind in the right direction, the Christmas specials will be starting soon. We'll see how well those go. Yeah, I'm planning this particular Christmas special has been in the works for a year, because I didn't get to do it last year. We'll see if I get it done this year. Yeah. But anyway, on to nicer things. I have some fan art to share with you all. It's been quite a while since I've shared any fan art. The last time I tried to share fan art, I believe I cocked up entirely and managed to play music over it and not show the pictures, because you know I'm great like that. But yeah. The first one I would like to show you is this one. It's called Obab Scribbler, and it's by Reusual. And it really does remind me of Full Metal Alchemist with the eyes. And I absolutely adore this. I love the feathered hooves and the fact the hooves are a different colour. Because I always wanted that on my ponysona, the idea of having these little feathery hooves. I just loved that. You know, I didn't go for a hugely imaginative design, but I love the feathery hooves. And you know, I'm an earth pony, so I don't have a horn or wings to show off. I'm going to show off the things that make me important as an earth pony, and that be my feet. Feet IRL are pretty disgusting, to be honest, but feet generally are. All tendons and toes and toenails and yuck. But yes, there we go. Thank you very much. That was a bit of a tangent. Thank you very much for usual. This is absolutely gorgeous. And that sounded far more sarcastic and patronising than intended. I'm not sarcastic and patronising. I really do appreciate it. Please don't hate me. And the next one I'd like to show is one called The Elements of Inspiration by Lunar Knight 3. And this is one of quite a few different fanfic readers and analysts and various different people that this particular artist really loves. And you can just see me there. I am the second from the left. And I was very honoured to be included in this lineup, so thank you very much. And then we have Singheart Draws, who did this absolutely lovely one of my ponysona in a ball gown. And I've got pierced ears, which is great because I've got pierced ears in real life. And it's really pretty. I really like it. And I've got my hair tied up. Funnily enough, every day for work, I have my hair in a bun. So that works quite well. So thank you very much, Singheart Draws. And here we have Scribbler by Cameron Smith, which is a little pen drawing. I actually love this one. It's got this off-the-cuff air about it. So thank you very much for that one, Cameron. I'm going to show one more, and then I'm going to leave the rest for next week because it feels really selfish to show so many in one go. And, yeah, because it feels like I'm tooting my own trumpet a little bit too much by showing all this fan art. But I don't want to take away from the importance of the people who've sent me some. So it feels more appropriate to show a few each week to give those who have sent me some fan art the attention they deserve. And so I'm going to show you this one. This was done by someone called Imperium, or Empyrean. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. But you're awesome, because you did this one for me, and for a while this was in fact my Twitter banner. I absolutely adore this little tongue sticking out the side and the big floofy mane, and my eyeshadow's the right colour and everything. It's like, woohoo, I'm so fluffy! I'm so fluffy! I do like it. I like it quite a lot. I like it quite a lot. Thank you very much, Imperium. Empyrean, you're awesome. And so I must say a great big thank you again to my patrons Griffin Productions, Dawn Holland, Quill N Lead, Red Tiger, Matthew Byers, Limey Pony, Ian Jensen, Shining Tevos Star, Marcus, Stephen Knight, Mystic Mystery, Andrew, Xena, Mad Curse, Starlight Stream, Ask Nightmare Luna, Ilya Leonov, Norman, Thought Police and Spies, Warrior of Virtue, Peregrine Caged, Greg F., Ed Arthur, Sturdy Solus, and the One Ryu. Thank you very much to everybody, and it has been so much appreciated. Tsuki's you're asleep next to me, aren't you? Asleep, she's dreaming. Her little footsies are moving. Dreaming of chasing squirrels in the garden, I think. I thank you very much every single week, and I mean it so much for allowing her to still be with me and allowing that financial cushion that lets me know that if anything does go wrong, like it kind of did this week. She was very poorly, and she went and dug a hole in the garden and lay down in it and wouldn't come back inside, and scared us all terribly that she was getting ready to die. And she seems to be better now, but it was touch and go for a while there, and till now we still don't know why she was doing that. And the fact that I know that if anything serious did go wrong, I have a financial cushion to pay for any treatment she needs to keep her with me. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Be lovely to each other, and good night, everybody.